Welcome everybody to a very special edition of The Day Show. I'm here in the original set of The Day Show, my classroom. I'm packing up my room for the summer in this unusual format. We hope to bring you future episodes of The Day Show from this set, but for now, we'll be doing it from my home. Quarantine has been challenging for many reasons, but one that we all can relate to is how days seem to blend into one another, and we can't even keep track of what day is what, hence the term Blur's Day. Anyway, here at The Day Show, we wanted to do something to remind you of that very special day we all used to look forward to, and will again one day. My students know I love this song, as I sing it to them from time to time. I truly believe that it's a celebration of life. It's just really fun. So now I'm proud to present Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Fallon, and the legendary Roots crew, performing Rebecca Black's Friday, lip-sung by yours truly and the Jericho Quarantine. Take it away.
Waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have my cereal, seeing everything time is a-going, ticking on, everybody's rushing, gotta get down to the bus stop. Gotta catch my bus, I see my friend. Picking in the front seat, sitting in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up, which seat can I take? It's Friday, all down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
hello, and welcome back to the Day Show. I'm your host, Mr. Silva. We've got a great show for you today. In a moment, Mrs. Cancemi will be joining us. It's going to be a mighty entertaining show. Well, at least it'll be entertaining to my mom. She's really the only one who watches this show, anyway. Like all good moms, she loves everything I do. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Matthew.
Ma, are you crashing my show?
Yeah, hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, Ma. How you liking the show?
Oh, I love it. You're so good. And the kids, oh my God, the musical guest and that cool kid with the shields. Oh my God, that's amazing.
All right. Great seeing you, Ma, but I gotta get back to the show.
Wait a minute. You're so skinny. What happened? You haven't been eating?
Well, you know, Nicole's vegan, and with all the kale, I've been eating super healthy.
But you're eating all that grass all the time. You gotta eat some meat. You gotta eat some pasta. You gotta eat no this gluten-free.
Believe me, I'd love to eat a steak or a box of yodels or something like that, but, you know, it's all right.
No, you gotta do prosciutto and mozzarella.
All right, Ma, I gotta do the show.
Ma, figlio mio. Mamma mia, non ce la faccio, incredibile.
All right, Ma, I gotta do the show. I got a lot of work to do. My viewers are counting on me to put on a really good show.
Me too. I gotta do some more work. It's like night and day. This is double the work. Double the work. You do it by yourself, and the kids don't care.
All right, Ma, I gotta go do the show.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye. That was weird. Right, Joe?
That's awesome, Mr. S.
Wow, Joe. I'm so glad you're here as my sidekick. It really helps move the show along.
Gee whiz, boss. I love my job.
I gotta say, though, talking to you does make me feel nostalgic for my first sidekick, my wife, Nicole. Our editors put together a little tribute video to commemorate the times we had together. I feel like that relationship needed a little closure, and I hope that this helps us find it. Let's take a look.
And I will remember you.
Right, honey?
Right.
TikTok time. Thanks.
She said I'm not doing this.
Gosh, those were good times.
That's awesome, Mr. S.
Thank you, Joe. We're going to take a short break, but when we get back, we'll be speaking with Mrs. Cancemi, so don't go away. Welcome back. My guest tonight was the salutatorian of her high school senior class. She claims it wasn't that hard since there were only 52 people in her graduating class, but still it's a great accomplishment. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Cancemi. Mrs. Cancemi, how you doing?
I'm fantastic. How about you, Mr. Silva?
How's quarantine been treating you?
You know, Groundhog's Day.
Yeah. Besides distance teaching, what have you been doing to kind of keep yourself busy?
I'm literally walking about 10 miles a day. That's my reward. I sit and I work and I go for a walk. I sit and I work, I go for a walk. I sit and work and I go for a walk. I've been doing about 10 miles a day.
So what do you miss most about the old way of life?
It's the biggest thing. I love going out to eat. And that is one of the biggest things, like going, eating at a nice restaurant. And that I miss. I miss teaching in the classroom. I miss the students. I miss that interaction. This is so impersonal, and I'm not enjoying it at all.
Yeah,
Kids have been great. They've been doing their work, but this is just...
I mean, we all became teachers, I think, because we like being around people and we thrive on that. We thrive on having like that energy, that good environment of the kids really engaging in a topic. And this is not that. This is not what
it's so awkward.
Okay, so you agreed to do this little bit with me here. And,
yes, and I didn't ask really any questions why. I just said, sure,
well,
no problem.
Well, you got to get creative when you're in quarantine, and I figure we'll give the people what they want. We'll answer the burning questions that the Jericho community is having. What is in our cupboards?
Oh,
So
oh boy.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll show off my first. This is actually not a mug, and I had the idea for this before I even got this. I got this about 2 days ago, and it's a cup from the SoFi student loan company as a gift, because my wife and I just paid off our student loans.
That's huge.
Yep, and they
Congratulations.
they sent us this sweet cup.
That is awesome. So should I share one?
Go for it, yeah.
Well, all right, I'm going to do this one because this one's actually sentimental. This a student made for me
That's
years
nice.
ago.
That's cool.
And I actually have her brother this year. I told him about this. I don't know if I want to, we should mention names, but I have to tell you, I love this. I use it at school. I was able to grab it. It's the best for soup and for cereal because I don't drink coffee. So I love this mug, and every time I have cereal out of it or I have soup out of it, I think of this student, and it just warms my heart that she went out of her way to make this for me. So that's kind of cool. So that's my
awesome.
little sentimental one.
Those are always the best. All right, so my next mug is this. It's basically the replica from Christmas Vacation, Chevy Chase, and I do drink my eggnog out of this every
gosh,
Christmas.
that's amazing. It's well crafted.
Yeah, it really
glass?
is.
It's glass?
It's glass.
Wow, I'm kind of impressed.
Takes up a lot of space in the cabinet.
Yeah.
It's knocked around through the year, but it's worth it.
So I'm going to save the best one for last. But this one, I got a News 12 mug. The reason we got this is Cassie won, my youngest daughter won Scholar Athlete. And this was in the swag bag at one of those, we had this big dinner where they were honored, and this was in the swag bag, and I love News 12. And I was like, oh, this is a nice mug, good little memory of that cool little honor that she got. So this is one I kept.
That's cool.
I purged everything this summer, but I kept this one because it was like a nice little memory.
Nice. That's cool. Very cool. Okay, so I'll go. This is my last mug now. This is a mug that I made on the Zazzle many years ago.
I love Zazzle.
And so I actually made a mug. This is a self-portrait. So I went to Oswego, so you can see my Oswego sweatshirt there. And then I made a little sketch of myself and put it on a mug. I made a companion mug of my wife. So this was something I gave to my wife for some holiday or something like that. It was kind
That's
of a
so cute. Thing. Now, did you give her hers? Or did
yeah.
You give
this is the companion mug. And my wife always got a little Mac. She was always doing research. It was around the time we were looking for our first house. So we would go looking. We looked particularly young when we got married, and we would go looking at houses. And I would go with my Oswego college sweatshirt, and my wife would have her laptop. We looked like little kids.
That's so cute.
Pretending like we were adults, We're still pretending.
All right, so my last mug is hands down one of my favorite mugs. Again, students made this for me. So every year, at the beginning of the year, this is not Ron Viderver. I just want to make that clear. Everybody thinks it's Ron. It's not Ron. I showed Marty Tankliff case at the beginning of the year. There's a lot to this case. So in the video, I always pause it at the part where Peter Kent comes on, because I tell the kids, if you ever wonder why you need an education, listen to this guy. Because his quote in the documentary is, I felt like maybe they were trying to play some tricknology games with me, Tricknology.
That's the subject I teach, tricknology.
Yeah, tricknology. So this is like, if you ever wonder why you need an education, Peter Kent. So a few of my students found the video, froze the frame, and made the mug for me with the quote.
That's great.
Yeah. So this is like my favorite of all time. So whenever I show the Marty Tankliff video, I have my little mug with me.
It's funny, the students, they don't realize it, but it's those little things, the things that
it means so much.
For. Those are the things we live for, right?
I can't tell you how excited, and this was given to me in 2014. So like, it's just something I treasure because they went to the trouble of like finding it, screenshotting it, putting the quote on it. I was like, this is the best thing of all time. So this one I love. I always drink out of it.
Well, thank you very much for participating in the first Jericho Teachers Flex Their Novelty Mugs. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I really
Thanks for having me. I feel honored being asked.
Well, thank you very much. Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that's our show tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Tune in next week. We'll be speaking with Mr. Simonelli. And remember, everyone, you're doing a good job. Have a good day.